You know what? Why don't you start off by cleaning up that mess you made in Metropolis?
There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame.
In my opinion, Zack Snyder is not a very good director. His films tend to be incredibly stylish yet hollow, with flat characters and convoluted, poorly paced narratives. Snyder is great at directing action. I honestly love the fight scenes in Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and even the action in the otherwise atrocious Sucker Punch was pretty good. But Nerdwriter sagely observed how Snyder can craft cool moments, but not engaging substantive scenes to connect those moments together. A big caveat in my assessment of Snyder's filmography is Watchmen. Not only is it his one good film, but it's a great film. But I'll have to add another caveat to my take on Snyder. Dawn of the Dead was Snyder's directorial debut, and it's pretty good. In a remake of George Romero's 1978 original, which, full disclosure, I haven't seen, a group of survivors find refuge in a shopping mall during a zombie outbreak.
We must recover all the energy immediately, Mega Man. We may be able to locate another energy emission from the radar room.
Snyder's Dawn of the Dead is both suspenseful and entertaining, and has some extremely disquieting sequences. One thing that put me off initially was the oddly nonchalant, almost casual tone. The film's protagonist, Anna, Sarah Polly, meets a group of other survivors after the effective carnage-filled intro, and they move to the mall with little fanfare or incident. Another notable problem with Dawn of the Dead is one that has persisted throughout Snyder's career, a lack of interesting characters. The characters in Dawn of the Dead are simplistic and undergo very little development, feeling mostly like archetypes. However, I steadily warmed to the film's strangely relaxed tone, as I realized that capable, emotionally stable adults would still function and have their shit more or less together even during a zombie apocalypse.
Game over, man! It's game over!
Although the film does rather gloss over the fact that Anna's own husband is zombified. It is also disingenuous to say that Day of the Dead has no character development at all. CJ, Michael Kelly, begins the film as a selfish, aggressive security guard on the verge of shooting anyone who defies him, but redeems himself as a part of the team later in the film. And there is a very confronting subplot involving Andre, Mekhi Phifer, and his wife Luda, Ina Korobkina. Funnily enough, Snyder's emphasis on moments over scenes works to the film's advantage, with engaging moments and strong performances propping up the generally poor character writing. Dawn of the Dead is effectively a film of vignettes punctuated by visceral action. This structure didn't work in Man of Steel or BVS because the vignettes were action, pretty fucking awesome action, connected by exposition and stale character interactions. But in Dawn of the Dead, the action connects the character moments, and it mostly works. Some moments are amusing, such as Kenneth's, Ving Rhames' friendship by way of signs with a guy named Andy on a different rooftop. Others are moving or genuinely heartbreaking, such as infested father Frank's, Matt Frewer's, tearful goodbye to his daughter Nicole, Lindy Booth. Others are deeply disturbing, such as the zombified elderly lady, or Andre hiding Luda's bite-induced illness from the group. The action scenes are pretty cool, tense, kinetic, and full of top-notch makeup and copious amounts of fake blood. Ultimately, Dawn of the Dead is a very solid, creepy, and entertaining zombie movie, and another good film in Snyder's filmography. Dawn of the Dead earns 4 stars out of 5. Thanks for watching. Cheers.